Okay, anyone have any questions? Attire, parking. We've got buses that run between the hotel, which is the Sheraton. What's for dinner is
What
one of the
is
questions.
okay?
You're keeping the beard. Okay, we'll start with the what's for dinner.
Okay, I don't have the exact menu on me. We are going to have unlimited beer and wine, which is part of your pricing. We will be serving hors d'oeuvres. There's 6 different hors d'oeuvres that range from vegetarian, uh, chicken, steak, and seafood. Then for the dinner portion, we're having turkey, we're carving stations with turkey and beef. We are also having a pasta station, and there'll be a dessert station. So there should be something for everybody, including the kids. The pasta dishes are pretty simple, so you shouldn't have a problem finding anything.
Okay, so a couple questions here. Let me run through them. So if you're not at the hotel, Kit, what's the best way? If they're not at the hotel, they need to get to the events. Is the best thing for them to do to drive to the hotel, park there, and take the bus? Okay, okay, okay. So yes, drive to the hotel and park there, and then take the buses. The parade is still on for Friday right now. Um, we'll have access to the mid store as of right now. That's still all a go. And again, the football game is sponsored by NAAA, so that's why the game can go on. But there's a bit of a concern at a political level.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear the word optic used. The concern is that if civilians are being furloughed and not getting paid, why is the military out there playing games? That's literally it. And I'll just read for those of you that just tuned in real briefly. There was a uh, a press release earlier today that says Department of Defense suspends all intercollegiate competitions at the service academies. As a result of the government shutdown, the Department of Defense has suspended all collegiate and intercollegiate athletic competitions at Service Academy. Naval Academy will cancel contests as appropriate, and notification on Saturday's football game against Air Force will be made public prior to 12 noon on Thursday. So again, regardless if the game's canceled or not, we're still going to go on without Tailgater because I'm sure we know and have fun without the game. So let me get back to some of the questions. Um, what what's that?
Could I grab the one?
Say again, Kit. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess Kennard loves me. I can see in the comment section. So what? Go ahead. Go ahead, Kit. Answer. Okay. So let me relay that. Yeah, so we have 250 people at an informal reception on Thursday evening at the hotel. And again, uniform for that, I mean, I'm going to be wearing probably jeans and a button down shirt, very casual, or attire. Attire for Friday's event will be a little dressier. Ladies will be wearing a cocktail length dress.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it to, it's called dressy casual. We're asking no jeans for men. Dress pants you can wear. It's supposed to be warm this weekend. A polo shirt is fine. Button down shirt, tie is not required. For women, casual dress of any sort is fine, or dress pants. We're just, like I said, trying to keep it away from the jeans side. Um, and I wanted to I just noticed one of the questions that I wanted to address that kind of got moved up. Somebody had inquired about the tailgater being moved closer to the hotel if the game didn't go on. There's over 900 people registered for the tailgate event, and there's no way to move into a facility at this late of a date. if I believe I'm correct, NAAA is keeping open the parking lot, and I have a feeling that I myself we tailgate there every game, and most of the community is going to go out and still tailgate. The game is sold out. Air Force has people that are going to be still flying in, and everybody's still going to try to support the teams whether or not they're able to play. So as for moving it closer, there's absolutely no possible way that could even have been a question at this point. So the stadium, I think, is the best location for it.
Yeah. Also, someone asked about moving it later. Here's what I can say is right now we're looking at different options. Right, it's an early game,
Mm-hmm.
so that might. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but that's certainly an option that we're looking at. Regarding refunds, I would ask you to hold your questions about refunds until after the weekend. I don't know what the policy will be if the game is canceled. Again, if you're just joining us, if the game is canceled, we're still going ahead with the tailgater, but we will handle refunds shortly after the weekend. Just not quite as
Yeah.
high a priority
No.
right now. So let's see. Yeah, at least there's no hurricane. Stadium access, or so there's a question, will it be kept open so we can tailgate? Yes, that's the plan right now. The only thing, as I mentioned earlier, is we may have to, we might not be inside the stadium. We might be outside in the parking lot, but that's to be determined. Um, a problem we had 10 years ago was the hurricane, and we didn't have as many communications channels. As a matter of fact, we had none, just cell phone. And we ended up at Griffin's West. Now we have so many communications channels between email, Twitter, Facebook, the web, that it's hard to get the word out to all of them. So that's what we're trying to do. Um,
Friday night being held.
oh, so Friday night dinner is, again, it's a little dressier. I plan to wear a dress shirt, slacks, and a sports jacket. And it is at the stadium. This is something we funded fully, so it will not be changed in any way. It's what Amy put together. And it's at the stadium, and it's called the N Room, which the N Room, you park in the parking lot where we used to tailgate on the Navy side. And if you remember where the brigade used to watch the game as a brigade, basically the N Room is sort of under those seats, and it's very nice. It's a very nice location. So, did we procure? No, we did not procure event insurance. That we did not do. Um, Although it will be something we might consider in the future.
Because we have a
Yeah, lesson learned there. But you know what? I don't see too much of a change at this point, even if the game is canceled. So, so second and formal reception is beer and chips. Is that you, Kit? Yeah, that was Kit. Right, post parade gathering. Is it too? Oh no, register. Good question. You can register even at the door of these events. We will be more than happy to take your money and let you in. But obviously, the earlier you register, the better. So, on the agenda for Friday at 1900 is a cocktail reception. Is this the dinner? Yes, this is the Friday night dinner. The cocktail reception goes from 1900 until well, dinner will probably stop around
Dinner will
9 or
probably
10.
stop around 9:30. I believe that they're going to be cutting off. Last call is going to be around 10, between 10 and 10:30. Uh, we're gonna, you know, we want this to be a fun gathering for people. We don't want it to be a sit-down dinner where you're stuck at a table. We're having food stations. We just want to make that clear. This is not a formal sit-down dinner. It's not even a buffet dinner. It's a dinner that you can go and eat when you choose to eat. You don't have, there's no formality into it, which allows for people to be able to carry on conversations, walk around, pick up different food as they go. And like I said, there is, as I said prior, there's going to be a large array of different foods, with appetizers and heavier meals. So whether you come and you want to go out to dinner first and then just graze throughout the evening, that's your choice. But like I said, there's going to be plenty for everybody. The dress attire, though, once you see the room is very, very pretty. It is not like a standard banquet hall. So I think you'll really enjoy the space for the party.
So there's a question: can alternative entertainment can it be for instead of the football game be field ball? That I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think Chet's going to let us down on the field. I'm sure there's some insurance issues with that. But oh,
that might
thank you.
be parking lot ball game.
Yes. The job net is the job networking event at the stadium still a go? Kit, do you want to answer that? It's a go. Kit says it's a go. Okay. Okay. Let me relay that, Kit. Yeah. So I'm going to summarize what you were just saying, Kit. But they have a number of companies coming in. So that event, job networking event, is still a go. You, okay. It's okay. Okay. So it's speakers at the networking event. That's what Kit is telling me. Um, so what's that question there, Joe? You said cocktail dresses are mandatory for women at the dinner?
No, it's
No.
not mandatory. It's just that's if you were to look at the description of dressy casual, it's saying cocktail length dress is acceptable. Please don't come in a long ball gown. It's not that formal.
Yes.
It just comes as a casual dress or slacks. Like I said, the only thing that we're trying to stay away from is jeans and shorts. But if you come to the door, if you've been down on the yard with your kids all day, we're not going to turn you away. This is just a baseline dress attire. It's not a mandatory dress attire by any means.
So Kit, what would you say the dress would be for the networking event? Business casual is what Kit's telling me. So okay, got some wisecracks there. We'll keep going.
The game security.
What's that?
We
Security at the
yeah,
end. Oh yeah,
Joe and I've went to the first game. It was one of the largest home games that we've had, and this game is projected to be even bigger. It's completely sold out, and I believe I read that there was over 6,000 lawn seats of standing room only that were also sold. If the game does go on, we are suggesting that you try to pack as light as possible. You're not going to need a backpack or anything inside of the stadium if you're going to the tailgate because everything's going to be provided for you. If as women, if you carry a purse, you will have to go through the secure line, which means they will hand search your bags. And if you carry just a blanket or something to sit on the field, you're fine. You can go through the no bag line and you're going to get through a lot faster. But please be patient. They are doing the best they can. But the lines, if you don't get there early to get into the stadium, can be maybe 20 minutes to get in. Just make sure you have absolutely nothing liquid in your bags. They will take it and confiscate it at the door. So even if you're trying to get a bottle of water in, it's just going to get taken. So like I said, the people working the gates are working really hard, but this is going to be a huge game. And if we try to keep it to a minimum, we've got over 900 people coming. That's going to help them out a lot.
So there's a question here. If we don't show up until the tailgate, is there a registration table there? Yes, you can. Again, you can show up at any event. Registration. Yeah, you gotta get this off. We've got a little dog here that's making a little noise. So you can register at any time. Just to be clear on that. Let's see what else. Are strollers allowed in the stadium?
Yes, they are allowed in. I've seen them there past stroller stage, but they are allowing them in. I am just
Yes.
assuming that you are going to have to go through the line where they're going to have to check the stroller.
Any particular place we should gather for new meal formation? No, I just recommend getting there just a little early because a lot of times the tourists will line up. So if you want to get a good view, but nowhere in particular. We have some meetings after that, and then there's the parade. And after the parade, we're going to our classmate Bill Komanich's house, which is right there by the field for some, beer and chips, basically. Sippy cups for the kids at the game.
You can bring the sippy cup in, bring it in empty. You'll have to fill it once you get on the other side.
Let's see. Yep, strollers are allowed. Oh, looks like Kevin Klein. What time is the parade? The parade's at 1600. Let me just, I've got the schedule here in front of me, so I'm just going to review that real quick. If I can find it.
And while Joe's looking for that, I just want to also remind everybody that this is Powerboat Show weekend. So not only are we dealing with a lot of reunions and just the normal traffic, but it's very, very crowded downtown. If you're driving yourself in, you may have a problem with parking. There is a parking garage at the top of Church Circle. I would suggest parking up there if you're not able to park on the yard. And I would just try to avoid going into the parking garage down off Main Street as much as possible. Even Eastport's going to be quite busy with the boat show.
So the parade is at 1600 on Waterfield, obviously. And as Kit mentioned here, we'll have a block of seating for the class of 93. So see what else. Parade's at 1600, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Oh, so driving on the yard, you can't drive on the yard unless you have a pass, or can you do it, or active duty military, or reserve
military? Your DOD with stickers, stickers aren't required right now, but if you have a DOD sticker, and I believe if you're even government ID, you can get on the yard. And so Kevin, is he on? He would have more information on that. But yeah, if you don't have any military or government ID, don't even try. They'll just turn you away.
Yeah, but you'll need government ID to walk in through probably gate 1. You'll
Only
go through
gate 1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, children under 16 do not need ID, so that's just something to keep in mind. The shuttles, Kit. The shuttles. What time do they start running? On what days? Can you tell me real briefly? Okay. Okay, so Kit is typing in the times the shuttles run, but he says they're going to start about half an hour before the events. Is that correct, Kit? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Sunday's memorial service. The memorial service is in the Levy Center. It's the Jewish chapel. Afterward, we are gonna have a brunch at the hotel. And what's the cost of the brunch, Kit? It's $20. Yeah. So if you signed up for the brunch and you received an email from Kit last weekend asking you to confirm, if you could reply back and confirm that, that would be great.
There's a question about hockey. I know Army Navy hockey is this weekend. I talked to the Brigade Sports Complex today. The complex is open. Hockey right now is also in the same situation as football. I don't think there's been a determination if it's going or not. I think they're canceling on order of priority. Again, Army Navy hockey is sold out also. So I'm sure that they're looking at that one also. So I'm sure by Thursday when they get the football announcement, you'll get the hockey announcement also.
Okay. There's a request I put a hat on or a scarf because there's a glare off my forehead.
It's a light bulb.
Yeah. So the networking event, is it at the networking event is at the hotel, just to clarify. We had it as tentative, but it's locked down. Kit's done a nice job putting that together. There are other networking events going on in Annapolis also, so we had a bit of a challenge, but he was able to pull it off. Yep, it's at the Sheraton Hotel. So is there a place we can see a list of everyone who's going? So we do not have that. I think there's a privacy concern there right now. but there is not a place that lists everyone who's going. The schedule is on USNA93.com. That's our class website, which we pretty much only maintain around every 5 years around the reunions. If you don't receive my email updates that go class-wide, then you just need to go to USNA.com, which is the alumni website, because I use the Alumni Association's database to send out emails, and just make sure your email's current. It's not getting caught in a spam filter. Yes. So someone asked, is the one dated, the tentative schedule PDF dated 9/15, the latest schedule for our reunion? I'd have to look at that.
Updated today. No one's been updated today.
Yeah, you know what? The latest one, actually, if you go to USNA93.com, there's a link there under the 20th Reunion tab that says 20th Reunion event schedule. That one's probably the latest. And I'm sorry, we're trying to update everything, via Facebook, the website, the PDFs. And it's just, well, especially today, I cannot tell you how many emails, tweets, Facebook messages I've received, Amy's received, Kevin Klein, our class VP, works at NAAA, and especially Kit as a reunion coordinator. I mean, we've just been peppered with them. I kind of gave up this afternoon responding to all of them and said, you know what, we'll just go with this for a way to communicate out. Okay. Well, doing a good job, thank you. No problem.
I think kind of what everybody just needs to realize, this is the first day for everybody, not only including, us trying to get the information out, but it's the first day for the government to try to figure out how to coordinate everything for every event. So, once everything gets put into play, they've got the plans. They just have to get them to put into place. So I think Thursday is a really good lead-in day to get everything finalized. But everybody just has to realize that the reunion's not being affected. It's the football game, and so that's a minor thing in the long run.
So I'm going to read real quick. Kit put together an FAQ about the reunion weekend. As he mentioned earlier, that the Annapolis Boat Show is downtown, so that's pretty busy. There's only 3 reunions going on this time. 5 years ago in '98, we had 5 reunions, and one of them was McCain's 50th. So that just made things very crowded because he did attend that while he was running for president. So even though we only have 3 instead of 5, it's still going to be busy with the boat show. Registration will remain open through the 6th of October. You can register via the website, USNA.com, or you can register at the door. Obviously, it's better if you can register early. Also, if you register early and you check in early, if we have more than, 400 people, we may run out of goodie bags, and we'll get down your information so we can get you the goodie bags. Oh, we're good. Okay, Kit just is telling me that we're good, so. Okay. So check in at the Sheraton in the lobby. We'll have a table set up there. We've got some people from the Alumni Association that we're contracting with or paying to help us with the reunion. Busing is provided to and from all events from the Sheraton Hotel parking lot, which has plenty of parking. You're welcome to drive to events if you choose, but that's probably not a good choice. I don't even know if you can you even park unless you're a season ticket holder at the stadium?
You cannot park at the stadium. Most parking within walking distance is $20. There are spots, but it gets very backed up. You do not park in Grawl's parking lot or any of the businesses around there, as your car will probably not be there when you get back. So the shuttle bus is ideal, that it's what it's there for. As I said, if you're planning on going in downtown afterwards, my suggestion would be to park, like I said, at the parking garage at the top of Church Circle or somewhere up on West Street. I would not even attempt to park your car anywhere near the bottom of Main Street. And you can walk very easily from Church Circle to the stadium.
So taking the buses, we have a shared bus with the class of '73, and when I was meeting with the reunion coordinator at the Alumni Association, the president of the class '73 was there also, and he definitely had a lot of concerns, but I think we're in much better shape than they are. But we'll be sharing a bus with him internally on the yard. Let's see. So you're welcome to park at the stadium for Friday night's event, but there's a charge for that. So that's why for Friday night's event, we recommend parking at the hotel and taking the bus over.
It's a $5 charge, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. It's a $5 charge for parking at the stadium for the dinner reception.
And let's see. So if someone joined late and maybe I covered something, and you've got a question, I'd say go ahead and.
It's right here. Here's one about the tickets to get into the tailgate.
Where's that?
So somebody asked about needing a ticket to get into the tailgate.
Right now, the game's on.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, because we're inside the stadium
Mhm.
at the 53 Pavilion, which means we have plumbing, which means no porta potties, which people
It's a bonus.
like. Yes. But you will need at least a general admission ticket, and if you don't have one, I think.
The game is sold out.
Yes.
There are no seats available. If you don't have tickets to the game, you are going to be buying them from somebody selling them in the parking lot, but there are no tickets available.
So someone says, are there still tickets available for the dinner? Wait, are there still tickets available for the dinner? And the answer to that is yes. You can just show up at the door and get tickets. And I'm sorry, Kit's relaying something to me. What was that? Kit? Okay. Okay, so Kit's saying there's still 500 tickets left in StubHub. I'm not familiar with that, but.
It's StubHub's like a ticket master. They hold tickets
Okay, so.
to the end, but.
That might be an option.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Yes, there are still tickets available at the dinner. So, what other questions? If we don't. Oh, the play, no play. There's a question when the go, no go decision will be. And that'll be the latest word that I've got is they'll make a decision by noon on Thursday. So that'll come from I believe it's the Secretary of Defense who's going to who said today they'll make a decision by then.
Yeah, from what our understanding is, this is mostly, it's a political issue. It's not a funding issue at this point. Am I correct?
Yeah,
when I say
that's, yeah.
So the money's there. The planes are chartered to get the teams in. From my understanding, it's just they just have to go through the legal motion now.
Right. So I'm just reviewing the press release that came out about noon today, where it says the Naval Academy will cancel contest as appropriate. A notification on Saturday's football game against Air Force will be made public prior to 12 noon on Thursday. So something if would be really helpful if you hear something like via email, someone says something like this is moved or that's canceled. Before you start passing that word, if you could sort of run it down, either with us or do a Google search for things, because I know the press is kind of having a field day with all this.
And we're sitting right here. I mean, Joe's been down at the academy all day today. He's got a lot of people he's talking to. We're right here in Annapolis, so I'm hoping that we'll hear it before before Facebook hears it. So make sure you hear from somebody from the committee before it spreads like wildfire.
Okay. So, any other questions? I'm impressed. We have over 60 people.
Nice.
What is the Alumni Association CEO/Superintendent's briefing? That's nothing more than the state of the academy that the superintendent gives, and then it's usually followed up by Byron Marchant. He's the CEO and president of the Alumni Association, class of '78, and he'll just talk about the Alumni Association. So, what's up?
It says, is a cocktail dress and tiara appropriate for Friday's dinner? I say the tiara would probably go better with the ball gown. So.
Yeah. The class meeting prior to the alumni, where is that? Let me double check. That's probably going to be in Alumni Hall in one of the smaller rooms there. What's the room number, Kit? 1029, and that's in the alumni hall, correct? Yeah, okay. So so the class meeting will be in Alumni Hall, room 1029. It's one of the smaller rooms, like it could be one of the, I don't know, Glee Club rooms or music rooms that are down there. So, oh, you're welcome. We enjoy doing this. Okay, other questions? Otherwise, I think we're ready to wrap this up. Did I miss anything? Kit, anything? Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad the streaming info worked. I got tired of replying. Okay, thank you. Okay, okay, good. All right. So, if you got any more, I hesitate to say this, but shoot Kit an email, shoot me an email, shoot Amy an email.
Yeah.
If you can, try to find the information, do a little searching first, just because throughout the day, as I'd reply to one email, I'd have three more pile up. But if you need to know, you need to know. So,
I guess the biggest thing is everybody just be patient. We can't get the information out to you if we don't have it. So as soon as we get the information, Joe's great at relaying it. Be patient till they make the announcements, and when you get out here, be patient because if you're waiting in line, you're waiting with everybody else. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. That's what we're here for. And we made it through a hurricane 10 years ago. We can make it through a government shutdown. This is minor.
okay. Do some
Saturdays,
wisecracks. Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here, and remember, just try to stick to the facts. Don't fan the flames anymore. Okay.
Okay, jumped in late.
Oh, will there be a parade Friday? Yeah, right now the parade's still on. Again, everything is as scheduled, and when it changes, we'll make that word really clear. Okay.
All right, I gotta put my daughter to bed.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you all for participating. Take care.
No, it's just kidding.
Over and out.